From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, at Tommy Max, at my bar, and brought to our good friends at the Heritage Capital Group and at Farther. Great to have them both on board. We're talking custom tailoring, we're talking a little law, a little technology, and lithium batteries. Yeah, we cover it all here on The Horse's Mouth. Let's welcome in the panel. Eddie McClain is here from Tom James Clothing.
Good to be here.
How are you, pal?
Good to be here, my friend.
Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has.
You've been what do you call it? Dressing people forever,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Finding them that custom fit, I mean, you look sharp as heck.
Thank you.
You might get sharp dressed man on the vote today, Eddie.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. How long have you been doing this for?
38 years, Tom.
You gotta love the people, I would imagine. If I asked you what's your favorite part of it, it's the people you get to meet, I would imagine.
Absolutely. And matter of fact, it's coincidental, but I'm sitting right next to one of my favorite people, friend, clients right here, and Mr. Red Kent. Cheers.
Nice, very
we go
nice.
back over 35 years. It's
Is
one of
that
my
right?
original clients in Jacksonville.
All
So
right.
the relationships, long term,
Yep.
that's important.
It's very important, no doubt about it. Great to have you on the
My
show,
pleasure.
Eddie. Fred Kent is here, like you mentioned,
Tom.
from Mark's Gray. You look like you're dressed like an attorney, maybe, huh? Is that true?
Thank you.
Been attorney for what, 42 years, you said?
42 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
all here in Jacksonville.
And what'd you say, contract law, real estate,
Real estate,
and whatever?
we kind of group that as transactional law.
Transactional law, okay. You enjoy it?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, the same thing, it's with the people, because you get to,
Yeah.
you're not fighting like the litigators are. You're
Yeah.
in there working with your clients face to face.
Trying to figure it out.
Very personal,
Yeah, that's great. So I guess when you look back at 42 years, what comes to mind? That's a long time being a profession, man.
Technology,
Yeah,
you know, it's changed the law tremendously over
yeah,
those years.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You must be on TV before, because that's a great segue to our next guest, right? Scott Stiegler's here from Lone Star Technology.
Yes,
Did I get
sir.
that right? All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Scott, great to have you on the show, man.
Thank you.
Tell us about what you guys are doing at Lone Star.
Yeah, so we're a technology provider that connects merchants, contractors with big ticket items, connecting them to lenders,
Okay.
to banks
RV,
and credit unions.
Boat, that kind of
RV
stuff.
boat, a lot of home improvement,
Home
lots
improvement.
of pools, backyard oasis,
Okay.
roofs, fences, HVAC, all that stuff.
So all from it's private lending, I'd imagine. Is that, or do you go?
It's to consumers. At
Okay.
the end of the day, it's for a consumer. It's a consumer unsecured loan.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
What are the rates typically?
Today they're higher than they were a year ago, right?
Of course.
So probably like I'd say 9 to 12% on
Okay,
average.
okay,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I'm somewhat
it's
into
like, It's like
financial games.
slightly
That's not bad.
slightly higher than a home equity loan,
Yeah, nowhere near
but
hard
not
money.
usury rates.
Yeah, right,
you know?
right.
That's who we
absolutely.
kind of compete with. Some of our competitors are more in the high teens, 20% kind of
Okay,
stuff, and we're
great.
trying to give consumers a good alternative to
Cool. And you
put
were
it
with
into installment loan.
FIS before?
I worked here for FIS in Jacksonville for about a dozen years.
Jag fan?
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, man.
Adopted
6 and 2.
Jag.
6 and 2. That's right. Well, I know you are. You've been around forever. All right, Chuck Kersten's here.
Hey, nice
How
to meet
are you,
you.
my man? You're into the lithium battery game. Is that what you told me before?
Yes, lithium
Okay.
ion. So
Yeah.
site is in the old Cecil Field area in the logistics complex.
Okay.
The site's been around since 2011, and what we do is we manufacture basically a dry ingredient, eventually turns into an actual cell.
Okay.
Part of our customer base is the Department of Energy, Defense, goes into a customer like Caterpillar,
Okay.
large industrial equipment that
Right.
requires that battery component. But it's really exciting. We're part of a group of people that have, some's got the STEM education background, then
Sure.
we've got our trade skills, and we've got a place for everyone else in between. So
Right.
it's really a great place to kind of meld those minds together and produce a product here in Northeast Florida.
How long does it take to test those things? Like to make sure they're,
Oh, it's
they're ready.
It's tricky. So it's not a ready bake, ready to go.
Right.
In some cases, as early as 3 weeks from the time we take a dry ingredient, up to 6, sometimes 9 weeks of each phase of the process along the way.
Okay.
Part of my focus is to evaluate that risk to make sure that we have a safe product. Make
Yep.
sure the people that are doing and building the product itself have a clear, defined goal how to do it,
Yeah.
and then most importantly, when we deploy it out to our customer base, make sure it's safe and
Yeah.
it's going to last a long time. So, really excited because we have one thing we do a lot of our low orbiting satellites, so some of our batteries are in that, some of which started in the 1966. That's still in orbit today.
Oh, wow.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
really cool to be part of a company that has that type of history,
Yeah.
and just being able to be a support to help that team to really get to the next level.
Well, I tell you one thing. No matter what you guys are doing, you're pretty sharp dressed. I mean, I'm not compared to you guys
You
at
look
all.
great.
No, thanks, thank you. I appreciate that. What's your favorite part? Let's talk Jacksonville, because we live here and we love Jackson. I know I do. I've been here longer than I've been anywhere else, which is fantastic, and I don't ever want to leave. What's your favorite part of Jacksonville?
Just the outdoor environment you get here year round. You got beach, you got river, you can, if you're hunting, fishing,
Sure.
all the activities out.
Activity.
It's just huge amount
Clay
of
shooting.
everything. Everything's available here.
Golfing.
And year round.
Year round, absolutely. Yep. Eddie, what about you, man? What's your favorite part of Jayville?
Football abounds, college and pro football is,
Yeah.
knee deep in that. I love that. And you just, like Fred said, you just can't beat the beauty of that river and the beach. I'll jump on my Harley on Saturday afternoon, ride down the river,
Yep.
hop over the beach and back. It's just amazing.
It is amazing. And there's so many different pockets, which is great as well. What would you say?
Yeah, so I would have said similar things. I would have said the water first and foremost.
Yeah.
I live on the water over here. It's fantastic, and it's easy to get 30 minutes here to the beach. And
Yeah.
there's so many great beaches in the area, from St. Augustine up to Amelia Island and everything in between.
Yeah.
The fact that you can enjoy it year round is really special.
Yeah, it is
I've
great.
got-
Easy to get to,
so
too.
This company I work for now is based in Philadelphia, and so those folks are always jealous when it comes to get into this time of year.
Yeah.
And they're putting
Yeah.
winter jackets on. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to go use the boat.
All right, now, only so many Philadelphia people are allowed in this city, okay?
I know.
You can only have so many.
Well, I'm not one of them. I just work
There you
with
go.
them.
There you go. How about you, man? What do you say?
Oh man, I'm a native of this city, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
love Riverside Memorial Park.
Yeah.
That area is my specialty
Yeah.
because you can't go wrong with Jaguars. I mean, they're doing great this year.
They
I've
are.
got season tickets, so it's exciting to watch that. And having to go through the Florida-Georgia weekend, I was unfortunately on the Georgia sideline.
Yeah.
That was kind of an interesting wearing that orange and blue, but
Yeah.
it was always a great experience.
That's a great event. I know it's going to leave for a couple years to renovate, but man, they got to bring it back.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
especially with the new stadium, which I'm just assuming it's going to get done. But I think it's going to get done. I hope it's going to get done. But when it's done, you got to have Florida Georgia here. Got to.
Can't
It's such a
imagine.
big impact, and it's so cool. My friends stay down at the RV City. They've got a big RV bus. May need your help at some time.
Yeah, get some
but right,
financing for that.
he sits down there all week long.
How about,
Cooks.
how about a college national
Unbelievable.
championship game or two at the new?
It's coming. You know all that's coming. I love what's going to happen with our downtown. I think that'll really make it more of a destination. We love it because we're here, but people that don't know about it, when they come through, they're going to be like, wow, this is pretty badass downtown. Great to have you all. Thanks so
thank you.
much for being here, and best of luck. Keep
Thank
up.
you. Thanks,
You're
Tom.
great. When are you done? 42? Are you done after, like...
Still cooking along, man.
All right, good for you, man. Keep it going. Keep it going. Make it to 62. And then come back. All right?
All
Maybe
right,
we'll still be
good.
doing the show. All right, that'll do it for us this time around. Check out their great profiles at iwannabuzz.com. You'll see this conversation and many, many others. Everybody is welcome to have a seat at my bar. So until next time, stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth.
Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you will be very happy with the recommendation.